Please just walk faster. That's all I want.
Ah, Traveler, Paimon, you're here.
Let me test. Make sure that the audio is working. Make sure that... Okay.
Judging by the confident look on your face, I assume your ancient name is complete?
Yep,
It
it's good
is.
to go. Shilonen specifically reminded us to show it to you.
Like we were just gonna carry around a fake one,
yes,
I guess?
That fits you perfectly.
Is that an ancient name?
Yeah, that's right. Y'all aren't cool enough to be getting an ancient name.
We forged an ancient name for an Outlander. Seems like it was a success. What's engraved on it?
Looks like my people are just as curious about this name. Traveler, Paimon, join me over here.
Paimon, lift me up.
As you can see, I am holding the Traveler's ancient name. With this name, the Wyab entrust to her a monumental task, and this land binds us as kin.
So am I Natlanese now?
That is her name. Like
starlight do I say I'm from Natlan?
Flames amid the cold. It means hope.
Tumini.
Hope. After all these endless years of fighting, we finally found it, haven't we?
Ever since the invasion of the Abyss and the decline of the ley lines, the Ode of Resurrection has protected us for thousands of years. For generations, we have lived on this land, following in the footsteps of our forebears, taking their place on the front lines. We all carry that struggle with us. And now, thanks to your efforts, the end is in sight. We have a chance to defeat the Abyss once and for all. This glory is one we share. It belongs to all of Natlan!
For Natlan!
For Natlan! Our suffering will not soon be forgotten. But there will come a day when we can proudly declare to our progeny that this war is won for our fallen heroes, our lifelong comrades, and all who forge the path ahead through trial and tribulation. For our homeland, we will claim victory! In Natlan, no one fights alone!
No one fights alone!
To battle!
He's like, I'm pretty tired of fighting the Abyss. Could we put this off till a later date? No. Oh no. I've been kidnapped. No, it's not good. Yeah, I was only like halfway through the Natlan quest till today,
and the side of the Night Kingdom by now. The corrosion
damn, that section where we were saving Natlan from the Abyss just kept going on, and I was so tired.
Our final enemy as soon as possible. Otherwise, no amount of resistance to abyssal corrosion will save us from contamination.
It's our little one.
There's no turning back after this, huh? After you left, Paimon started to be able to see this place. It's a mystery to Paimon, too.
Nugget.
The sacred flame is connecting us. The moment it sent us here, it made sure your consciousness could reach us, but still, you can go no further. The Abyss also has the power to corrupt the mind. So once we venture deeper,
Nugget can come with us, though. He will not fall to the corruption of the Abyss.
I believe some of your friends may wish to say a few words. True, but there's time enough to say goodbye. Come find me when you're ready to set off. I'll explain the next step of the plan.
Okay. There's gonna be some favoritism here. Damn it, I can't talk to Nugget. Oh, I can only talk to specific people.
The people of the Springs gather to honor your bravery. Uncle Noo's here to see you off too.
You, young hero, are about to make history. My deeds are nothing compared to that. When our ancestors first set out on their adventure, they could never have known they were about to found a tribe that would last thousands of years into the future. When future generations look back on our accomplishment, they too will see our deeds for their greater significance.
Hey, why don't we record the traveler's story on a stone tablet? Just like the one on the mysterious island. Of course. Front and center, just like the first chief. Everyone in my tribe wants you to become one of Natlan's greatest heroes. Me too, obviously. But as your friend, there's something I want even more. And it's way simpler. Once this is all over, I want to go to the hot springs together. Paimon included. That's what being friends is all about. Quality time and good vibes.
I'll hold you to it.
So, I really only know one of you.
May the skies forever be clear and bright, and may we always be free to spread our wings and soar. For this wish, the Flower Feather Clan gathers here today.
War is a heavy burden, and still, we never stopped moving forward. Long-awaited peace is now within reach. You have the opportunity to set that future in motion. It's taken a lot to get to this point. I know it will not be in vain.
That's good. I did feel like Muani and her tribe. There was a lot of talking. Went on a little too long for me.
It came to me in a dream, and I shared it with my tribe.
God, you're so big.
The star that will shine through the mist.
What are they feeding you?
From this day forward, plants will sprout because of you. Insects will take flight after you, and all will turn to your will. I disagree. The land of Natlan nurtures life, but the Abyss knows only destruction.
Natlan is also a land of memories and legends. I live longer than humans, and in all that time, I've learned what life and death mean to people. The dead draw solace from the living, and the living push forward in honor of the dead. In life and death, we all leave marks on this world. We cannot let them be reduced to nothing. Yes. Thank you for joining this fight. I'll wait for your safe return.
At the end of the earth lies the primal flame. We have come from afar to offer you our land's blessing and the respect of the Collective of Plenty.
True strength isn't gifted from the heavens. It culminates little by little from everything we do. Natlan's history goes back thousands of years. Every person who calls this land home, past or present, has a hand in this opportunity. Just like the Pyro Archon's concept of time, the past, the present, and the future exist at once. This moment is a convergence of all three. I have full confidence in the outcome of this battle. Victory will belong to Natlan. Actually, I also have a more, personal request. Once the war is over, come visit us in the Collective of Plenty, okay?
That's right. Our tribe can't wait to meet you.
Veressa and I will show you all our customs and fun activities. I'll leave you in suspense for now, but I promise you won't be disappointed.
I'll come over here first. I'll do Kachina last, because this one won't have a lot of talking.
The signs of the canopy, I offer you our blessing.
During the Turnfire night, I once said...
Pretty good. I've been... Well, okay, so the stream last night ended after about 10 hours. It was like 2:30 a.m. and I just got so... I wasn't even like tired. I was just tired of exploration in the game. And I made a mistake. I thought... I'm just so used to all of my games updating on Tuesdays, like all the gacha games. I misread when the update for Infinity Nikki was going to happen. I assumed it was going to be tomorrow, and so I was like, I'll play like 9 more hours of Infinity Nikki today and work on more exploration. It, in fact, started updating at like 11 o'clock, and it has like a 10-hour update maintenance. Like, you think Genshin is bad with like 3 hours. They have like 10. So then I was like, I should work on my Genshin account, because as you can see, I maybe haven't finished the Archon quest for Natlan. So that's what we're going to be working on tonight. Also, I made lemon custard. Well, it's not even lemon custard. It's lemon posé, and I got all fancy. You know, some people put their lemon custard in little, like, containers, you know, just little ramekins. I put mine in the lemon rinds. I picked a fancy recipe, so I can now say that I know how to make custard.
As expected, traveler from afar, that hero is you. From the first time we met, I sensed something special. You remind me of someone. The one who moved Burkina to their side.
I'm kind of sad to have to go back to work tomorrow. I always hate 3-day weekends. Trying to go back, you're like, oh.
That miracle belongs to this era.
Although you are but lowly servants, you have brought us much amusement. We desire that entertainment to continue. If this is where you meet your end, it would be a great disappointment. We would get over it, of course, but if you do go die, just go without regrets.
Alright, we've got one more. Now we can go talk to Kachina and Lemon.
You're about to set off, right?
Yeah.
Bravery is like an echo through the valley, calling on us to respond in kind. The children of Echoes offer you our blessing.
Everyone is waiting for you back at the stadium. We'll be cheering the whole time.
The Abyss is powerful, but there's no reason to fear. We've defeated it before, and you can do it again. Go now, and forge a new future for Natlan.
Oh, that was some weird recording. I'm guessing that was a re-record, maybe.
Are you ready, traveler? All right. Before we
I don't want to say goodbye to Nugget. Oh, by the way, my little Saurian companion, his name is Nugget, because the night that Natlan came out, I thought, based on my memory of when Fontaine came out, so usually Genshin, like, it gives you like a 5-hour maintenance period, but it's usually over sooner than that. But I had remembered when Fontaine came out, it took like the whole maintenance period, so I assumed that Natlan was going to do that. So I'd come home and started the update, and it had updated, and I was waiting for maintenance, and I was kind of like, shit, I want something to eat, and I'm kind of out of food. And so I was like, I'm going to go to the store. And I ended up buying dinosaur chicken nuggets, among other things. And I'd started making my dinosaur chicken nuggets. And I was like periodically checking on Twitch to see like if people had started streaming the update. And all of this, because a lot of times the people who aren't like me who stream on computers, like they'll just sit with the intro page and wait for the update, and it'll show they're playing Genshin. So I'd clicked on one assuming that's what it was, and then they were in Natlan, and I was like, no, my chicken nuggets aren't done. And so then I very quickly logged in and started streaming, and it came to where I had to name Nugget. I had to name my Saurian, and I had Dino chicken nuggets in front of me, so he is now named Nugget. And I had to sneak into Natlan on the account I usually stream off of, because this is my main one that I don't usually stream off of, because I'd already finished so much of it by the time I started streaming. I had to sneak into Natlan to get some artifacts, and I'm pretty sure the Saurian on my other account, because you can't enter Natlan without getting thrown into the cutscene, I'm pretty sure I named him Bear. Or Leaf. It's Bear or Leaf. I can't remember. It's probably Bear.
I'm sure you remember the Abyss tumors from the previous battle. Eradicating them was crucial to stopping the endless onslaught of monsters. Our final enemy has a core that possesses similar qualities. It's hidden somewhere in the Night Kingdom. Since I'm more familiar with this place, I'll go find and destroy this core, while you go straight to the enemy's lair. We can reconvene there. All right. Then it's time to act. All of Natlan is behind us. So let's gather our courage and march into the unknown without fear. No one fights alone.
Bye, Nugget.
Malika already left, so you should get moving. Oh, and Paimon should stop distracting you. Paimon still remembers her promise. She's gonna cheer you on with all her might. Paimon's not some kid who's afraid of the dark. She's gonna be brave this time, so don't you worry. Always. You're not in this alone. We'll be with you in spirit the whole time.
Goodbye, Nugget.
Rise with the sun!
I should really be practicing my Mawika, because I have her, I just haven't built her.
Not bad. Burn it down! Pyroclastic surge! Light it up! Something feels familiar. Red from the sky! Try and stop me!
I see dominion!
Rev the engines! Light of the blazing sun! Rev the engines!
I, in recent times, have gotten Mawika and Jalonen and Sitlali, so I'm about to have a good Mawika team.
It's been a long time. This form is probably what I look like.
I just need to build all of them, which is kind of why I was doing this quest, so that I could build them on stream and people would think I was doing
We
things.
already met in one of your dreams, didn't we? But you never told anyone.
Out of all the awakened souls, I was surprised you were one of them. After all, it's been 500 years.
Yeah. I'm sure my soul has been reborn many times by now. But that doesn't mean Hine is gone. If the past, present, and future exist at once, then it's only fair we get to meet again.
You're right. It's too bad we don't have more time to talk.
Your plan is almost at the final stage, isn't it? I knew it. When you set your mind to something, there's nothing you can't do, no matter how difficult. Oh, I really wanted to help you in this era. But an ordinary person can't transcend time. Back then, I said I'd come find you one day. But... oh, I failed, time and time again.
It's okay.
She didn't fail.
Wait, then the paper frog I made? You got it?
Yes. And your architecture manual as well. The family you left it with got it to me in one piece.
I'm so glad. 500 years is a long time. I was worried someone might toss it during a move or something.
No, they never forgot their debt to you. I learned a lot about you from them.
Sounds like I placed my trust in the right people. Everything I wrote, though, it's probably outdated now, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Oh well. It's been a long time. And it's not like I was some innovative architect who left my mark on history. But I lived a really happy life. I dedicated my career to helping those without a home. I didn't have time for love or for myself, but I didn't
Well, that does sound very sad.
Deserve to come first. That's what you taught me. You never took time for yourself either, did you, sis?
No, it wasn't necessary. Besides, I made my choice. And now, the end is near. Be it the enemy's end or my own. In the end, the method you used to transcend time was much more than a simple paper frog. You sent your love across time. So let me say this, Hine. I will love you. Forever and always.
I know that. Mom, Dad, and I, we feel the same way about you. We're family. That will never change.
All right. I need to head out. Another hero is waiting for me.
I believe in you, sis. For Natlan.
Meanwhile...
Don't worry, we're here to help.
Stabilize.
Quietly now. The abyssal pylons are being protected by some kind of power. They can't be destroyed right now. Taking care of these monsters first might give us an opening.
In my defense, Quee's just kind of aiming at them. I don't know what to tell you.
I will have order.
Illusion shut. Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over. Dumpty dumpty go.
See if you could aim for the rift hound.
There is no escape.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon. You can leave this place to us. When the monsters attack again, we'll fend them off. We got to see each other in a dream, and that's enough. The square makes it possible to connect the living to the Night Kingdom. If the abyss starts to corrode the area, its forces could once again surge into the land above. It pains me not being
I feel bad, but I don't remember the other people.
If I can do something to protect Natlan, then that is the only choice. Mualani will grow to surpass me as a warrior. And accomplish
I don't know if they're
greater
just supposed to be
feats than my own.
random
I have no
people.
doubt.
I did like the main part of Natlan, like the first couple parts of Natlan Quest, like when it came out. So that's why I don't remember like half the stuff at this point. Like I'd done Mualani's quest within days of Natlan coming out. Oh dear. We being corrupted.
It's you. I knew you
Oh,
would come.
I remember him. I cried so bad during this part of the quest with Malco and Vishma.
I could barely hold on to my human form back then. Vichama told me about the horrific battle on the surface, but now...
I have already cried today playing through the rest of the Natlan quest. The Saurians dying got me real bad. The Saurians and the Fatui.
It's all thanks to you and Siglali.
The path ahead has been heavily corroded by the Abyss. Navigation will be tricky. I can help illuminate your way, just like before.
I'll take care of recon and combat. I was in a bad place when you met me, but I was a capable warrior back in the day. Come on, follow me.
Of course. It's dangerous out there, so stay close. More monsters! Leave them to me.
I've got your back. This is order.
Blazing Glade!
Shema, you're doing like nothing.
Yes! Coco, we made it! Come on, time to teach them a lesson. We're the Flower Feather Clan's top adventurers. Let's show them what we're made of.
I will have order.
This might make me cry. I didn't cry during the Achinalan quest, but it was very sad as well.
Who are these two?
You said it, not me. Everyone here's amazing.
Mostly because I spent the whole... I probably didn't cry during this whole thing because I spent the whole end of the quest being like, oh my god, I was being tricked all along.
But right now, it's safe to say
A bunch of impersonators.
Definitely.
Then let's go. We're all... I know your guide fairy and little one couldn't join you here, but I'm sure they're still with you in spirit.
I probably should have brought one of my other teams with Kokomi. Although I feel like Klee is just doing a lot of heavy lifting these days.
Stabilize.
There is no escape.
Here comes the catch.
Busted.
So strong. The power of the Abyss is protecting it. It's almost impenetrable.
Leave it to me.
Guthred.
This to face its reckoning.
Guthred, you just got me killed!
Gather.
Guthred!
Illusion shattered. Dumpy dumpy go.
That was amazing. Judging by your clothes, you're not from Natlan, are you?
You just got me murdered!
I've seen a soul like you in the Night Kingdom.
But the Night Kingdom doesn't accept Outlanders, right?
Yes. Although, rather than a soul, it would be more accurate to say that I'm a story.
Even worse, a story just got me killed.
I was his most trusted second in command. 500 years ago, we fought against the Abyss together, and I sacrificed myself during battle. The shamans of the Masters of the Nightwind recorded my story on a woven scroll. Even now, many in Natlan know my name.
So you're him, but also not him?
That's right. What you see is the me from the story. I was remembered as a glorious hero, even though the truth is quite the opposite. It was in fragmented memories of my life that I finally began to understand the real me. Unlike my righteous and noble commander, I was obsessive and cruel. An approach I believe to be more efficient. Our differences caused many an arguments between us.
You tried to sacrifice someone.
I will stop at nothing to protect my commander's interests. The most idealistic and righteous among us are the most fragile, so I must protect his edge. Strong hand is required to stand against a strong foe.
They're like travelers. What kind of people are you hanging out with?
I do. I have my reasons, as do all who believe in something. You will understand that soon enough. Due to the limitations of the ley lines, we can go no further. The enemy's lair is close at hand.
But don't worry. All the souls of the Night Kingdom will lend you their aid.
You will become the hero of a new era.
You're a special one, Traveler. You proved that again just now.
It's interesting to hear a Bono with a voice.
Continue to guide your way through the endless
Ochcon!
darkness. Go now, for Natlan, and for all who lost their lives.
Juthard has a really deep voice.
This time, we shall prevail. Not for any single nation or faction, but for us all.
So, why? Could have sworn I had it on something else. I don't know if I ran out. I want to say I had it on Matsuke meat rolls, but...
Traveler, it's me, Koichi. Need some help? Doctors can be really handy in an emergency. With your special powers, you should be able to make it through this place. Go now, go! Huh? What was that? I felt shaking all of a sudden. Oh, I was wondering where she went. Well, that just means we've got even less time to waste. I never loved
Animal deaths get me so bad.
I don't want to be the one who holds. Yeah, I'm really glad she fulfilled her mission. She seemed a lot more mature than before. All those years of worrying, but better late than ever, right? Anyway, that was enough for me. I won't show up in her dreams anymore. Back to the natural order of things.
Very sibling coded.
It's supposed to be the older sister's job. All right, enough about that. All we can do is accept the past and continue to look forward. I would say our nation's future is looking very bright. Go now, Traveler.
Oh. Alright. I don't understand. I am using its special elemental sight. I don't know what you want me to do. What do you think I'm doing? I don't get it. Why do I have to look this up? What? There's nothing there. I don't understand. Where am I supposed to be looking?
Your mission, should you choose to accept.
No, this is not the right quest. I don't get it. Oh. I'm using my... using my special sight? What the hell? Use Oh my god. Oh. This is where it's gonna get painful. Just gonna warn you. I'm not very good with the Saurians.
You can do this!
Like really, really bad with them. Mostly the bird ones. I'm okay with the other ones. It's the bird ones that are a no-go for me.
I embrace.
I trust. I acknowledge.
I
Good for
welcome.
you.
I follow. I walk with. Tenoch, the one and many.
Oh dear. I did almost crash out earlier when I was doing, there's this thing at the end where Milani was walking on this path and she was walking at like such a snail's pace. I thought she was not walking. So fascinating. And I thought my game had like bugged out and that she was stuck and I was just stuck in like mid quest and I was gonna cry. Sorry, you had to hear me yell about the Saurian. It was very confusing though. It didn't say use your elemental sight. That's big. That was my bad. I couldn't remember the button to hit. This one I'm really good at. And I think this should be all of the Saurians we've had up to the point that this quest came out. Which is good. I've not touched the new collective of Plenty Saurian. It's not good. I'm not good at dodging things.
War is nothing but a hopeless struggle.
I needed to finish up the Natlan Archon quest, okay? Oh, we're pulling up with Hydro. I don't think I've ever used Hydro Traveler. My Traveler might actually technically be Hydro right now. Because I don't use my Traveler anymore, so I probably took her to Fontaine, got the element, and then haven't touched her since. If she's not Hydra, she's Dendro. That's not good.
You who traverse the stars, fear not. Natlan has placed its trust in you.
Oh, she is Hydra.
Descender, ignite your fire, the hope that burns within.
Okay, this could be interesting.
I have witnessed the light of this flame dozens of times. Once the wood is spent, the night will return.
Cause you've played this, both of you, is this like a I just am waiting to time it out type thing? What am I working with here? Oh, fuck.
You are loyal to the wrong master. Fight on.
Damn, I'm doing like no damage. This is gonna be a long ass fight. Okay. I was gonna say, get out of there, Lumine.
Listen to the cries of a world reborn! All will be mine. Seize, devour, destroy.
Something just healed me. I can't move. You missed earlier when Guthred got my Klee killed. He did his little cut scene to like be like, I'm here, I'm joining the fight, and in the background my Klee just like, because it switched cameras, I couldn't move my Klee out of the way and she just died. Please let Mauika be on the bike. No.
Face your fate.
Your long journey shall end in vain.
God.
Even with borrowed celestial power.
I mean, this is faster than I let her walk earlier, so I shouldn't complain.
Millennia of struggle, all in vain.
Am I supposed to be doing like the opposite of what it says?
The
Maybe?
lives of the Descenders are more valuable than you can imagine.
That's right.
Destroy this world's hope with your own hands.
If I was fated to fail, then why do you fear?
God, if they would just let her ride the bike, it would be so good. And I wouldn't have to walk. Oh my,
We
no.
embark on a pilgrimage for the wishes of the people.
Oh, Mauika. Why are you walking in
To battle,
slow-mo?
to earn a glorious name. And in the end, we burn to cinders for a dream. And so this cycle continued, time after time.
Come on, Mauika, you can do it. God, how big are the stairs in this place? Can you imagine having to walk up all these stairs?
My fate is to bring this journey to an end, once and for all! Listen.
Did they lose? No, it can't be.
We are the inheritors of memory and legend! Those who grew alongside sun and wind!
Those who forged our own destiny and future! That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
Oh, they're singing. We've broken into song now. I mean, to be fair, they're also, you know, coming from Moika, but they're singing. That's a little awkward. I'm not into breaking into song. Despite listening to a lot of musicals, it's sometimes hard for me to watch musical episodes in TV and stuff, and because sometimes I'll be sitting there, I'll be like, oh my god, this is so cringe.
This is where we forge our future.
I mean, you're the one giving up hope, being like, I'ma die.
Even after one of my attacks, the flames of hope still burn within you. But with fear comes darkness, and with darkness comes dominion. In darkness the world was born, and so it shall return.
You said it would be easier. Does this look like it's doing anything better? I don't know if you've noticed, but we're still putting out like no damage. You forget that this is me playing. Like, we've done like no damage. I don't know how to tell you this.
Light of the blazing sun! Rev the engines!
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Release you from your suffering! Pyroclastic surge! Full throttle!
I mean, she's doing like 38k. Also, did you think I was really gonna be good at Monster Hunter if I ever played it? No. What the fuck?
Purify the totem poles. Light of the blazing sun.
Oh, that's so awkward because there's no voice.
Is noble and pure. Hero is just her starting point.
They really are kind of talking of Traveler.
Why do you struggle when you are so weary? Why must you seek pain?
Special skill 8.
No one fights alone.
I'm not sure I understand.
You toil in vain, and your blood is a worthless sacrifice.
Oh, I was on the wrong one. That would explain it. It would help if I like aimed at the correct thing.
I wish to soar with her and see the world beyond the sky.
Why are you touching your boobs when you say that?
That land is a place of freedom and warmth.
Yeah, it's Mondstadt. You know, I don't know why you're shocked.
You toil in vain, and your blood is a worthless sacrifice.
Burn through the endless night.
Curse you! Enough, you foolish pests!
I admire her wisdom. How she always lives in the moment. Being her friend makes me so happy.
This is kind of cringe a little. I'm usually not like a big like believer of they talk up Traveler too much, but damn, it's cringe.
Every adventure can be stressful and scary. But with the Traveler around, there's always hope. There's no challenge too great. As long as we're together, we can do anything. We will never, ever, ever stop moving forward.
Is that what I was supposed to be doing this whole time?
There's a faster way.
Put on her stupid sunglasses. I'm an enemy of the sunglasses. Like, I've gotta, her style has grown on me, but the sunglasses, it's a no. It's a strong no for me. Where's Nugget? I don't care about any of the other people. Show me Nugget. Show me Nugget. Where's my little Saurian? I I just want to see Nugget.
Unbelievable. No signs of abyssal corruption whatsoever. The same goes for the Pyro Archon. Huh, in that case, just get some rest and enjoy your victory.
That means there's officially nothing to worry about. You won! You actually won! Paimon knew you could do it! The Abyss is no match for you!
You did it again, Traveler. Your strength is remarkable. And now, Natlan is finally free from the threat of the Abyss. Welcome back, great hero. I can't wait to tell your story to everyone.
We should record it on a woven scroll, too. That way your story will be preserved in my tribe for generations to come. I'm sure the grannies and gramps back home are already on it.
Amazing job, Traveler. Becoming the first Outlander with an ancient name definitely makes you a legend.
The Lord of the Night was right to place her trust in you. She chose the perfect name.
The most important thing is that you made it back safe. Now I don't have to worry about the rescue plan. You came up with a rescue plan? Well, the Traveler already saved me once, so yeah. If things got risky down there, I was gonna charge in and rescue her.
I don't think it would be quite so simple, Kachina. But still, if something like that really did happen, I'd come for you too, no matter what it took. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Wait, really? Who did you see?
So, you heard everything we said?
Those messages
How
became part of your name
embarrassing.
during the forging process. I just didn't expect them to come in handy at such a crucial moment.
To think that you heard them, though, that's a little embarrassing. Hey, what's embarrassing about that? I'll say it again right now. Being your friend makes me so happy.
Good one, Koichi.
Things are looking lively over here. How you feeling, Traveler? Great. Just what I wanted to hear. The preparations for your celebration ceremony are almost complete.
They're really gonna have to be shoving all of the stuff with Capitano in, like, right at the end.
We hold a celebration ceremony for our
Like,
most
it's all just gonna
outstanding
have
warriors
to
after their final pilgrimage.
go somewhere.
In most cases, outstanding means warriors who earned more than 20 victories in the Night Warden Wars. It's an exceedingly rare honor. You can think of it almost like a lifetime achievement award.
We haven't held one of those ceremonies in a long time, though.
True, but given the Traveler's exceptional contribution to this victory, I think she's more than worthy of the honor. Let's head to the center of the stadium, and I'll announce the honor to everyone. You deserve a formal round of applause for this achievement.
Formal. We're gonna get formal here.
Then I'm gonna grab the best seat in the house.
Wait, I'm coming too.
Camera. This calls for a camera.
I have several in my backpack.
Slow down, there's no rush. Moika, if this ceremony is to celebrate defeating the Abyss, don't you deserve the same?
I mean, she's the Archon, though. That's like kind of her job.
Besides,
I'm just doing this out of the goodness of my heart. Moika's like kind of supposed to be doing this stuff. Like, don't get me wrong. I think she did a great job, but if we're being really technical about it, it would be weird if she hadn't helped us.
Long struggle against the Abyss has met its end. Many fought for this day and gave their lives for this cause. We must not forget them or the heroic Outlander who lent us their aid. Her ancient name, Tumaini, will be immortalized in the history of Natlan. From this point on, there will be no more Night Warden Wars. And I pray the Ode of Resurrection will never again need to bring back the fallen.
That's right. So
We fought
y'all
for a singular
stop
purpose,
dying.
Peace. And now it has been achieved.
Why is that guy so
Will
tall?
be held on a later day. In the meantime, our hero will embark on a parade of blessings. Let us send her off with a round of applause and show her the warmth and gratitude of our people.
Shouldn't we have already had the funerals by now? Like, it's been like multiple days. That's a long time for the bodies to be sitting around.
You should savor it. Now that the threat of the Abyss has been eliminated, we finally have a chance to restore the Night Kingdom. I'll take care of that first.
Okay, we'll look forward to good news.
Okay. What does this
Just a
parade
moment, great hero.
entail?
Before you set out on the parade of blessings, please accept these feathered accessories.
Why is he
You bestow
so
these gifts
tall?
to every hero who receives this honor.
It's
They are proof of
disturbing.
your bravery and
I'm
strength,
disturbed.
and mark you as a role model for all in Natlan.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for saving us from the Abyss.
Now, the person who has the honor of adorning you with these gifts is none other than one of Natlan's most outstanding warriors, Chaska.
Oh, it's just someone we know.
Oh, Paimon's like, oh, it's just like an everyday person. She's like, damn, you couldn't call out a bigwig? Although, what bigwig in Natlan do we not know?
Both in a personal capacity and as a
Anywhere that we've
representative of all
gone.
warriors in Natlan, I bestow upon you this blessing.
We know all the government officials in Teyvat.
Bright.
With us by your side, you'll never fight alone. Time to embark on your parade of blessings.
Take a cute little picture of Traveler in her headdress.
Hey, hero! We're here to guide the way.
Great hero! Could you look this way for a sec?
There you go. Nugget! Oh no, it's Ayo. Okay, that's... Sorry. You're cute too. I just like...
Can I take a picture of you, please?
Yeah, you can. It's fine. And Ayo is really cute too. I just thought it was Nugget. And I
Could I have
was...
a moment of your time? A lot of people
Is
here
this a
really look up to you and would love to get a
pyramid
picture or an
scheme?
autograph. You don't mind indulging them for a little bit, do you?
Wow, look at all the people.
Okay, here's what you gotta do. You gotta take one picture of me and then you gotta copy it. And...
Right, Traveler?
That's right. The photo booth is this way, and the autograph area is over there. The parade of blessings will continue in that direction. So head to the next area whenever you're ready. We'll be cheering for you.
Okay.
Over here, over here.
Well, we'll take some... I'm telling you, you gotta just, like, take one photo of me
That's it. Thank you.
and then pass it around and I'll sign everything.
Oh, that pose is perfect.
Such a precious memento.
Wow, it looks great.
Can I have one more photo? Just one more?
It's gonna be the same photo.
Per person. There's still a lot of people waiting.
It's okay. One is enough. One is more than enough.
Oh, look over here. Perfect. This is going straight into the next issue.
Thank you, hero. Thank you so much for everything you've done for Natlan.
All right, that's all the film. No more pictures, everyone.
I mean, I'll be around, y'all.
We can't keep our great hero here forever. Thank you for your participation and your understanding, everyone.
Wow. Everyone's so enthusiastic. Paimon bet she can make a small fortune by selling photos of you to people in Natlan.
I think we should do it.
Just a joke.
There's a bunch of people waiting for you here, too. Woohoo!
I'll go sign some stuff.
Quick, get ready.
Line up, everyone. Single file, please. The hero will begin signing autographs.
Oh. This is definitely how you autograph things.
Thank you. I'll treasure this for the rest of my life.
The hero's autograph? I actually got the hero's autograph?
All right, last one. The great hero has a parade to finish. Thank you for taking
Like,
the time to
seriously,
sign those
I'll be
autographs.
around. Y'all can
We
just
really
ask me for
appreciate
this stuff at a later date. I feel bad interrupting the parade.
Sorry to bother you, great hero. I'm a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. I know everyone's been curious about the hidden message behind Tumaini.
Don't ask
Every
me.
ancient name has a story behind it and comes with a certain mantra. Usually, the Wayab reveal those mantras to our chiefs in a dream. But yours is still unknown to us.
Oh, you mean like the lines the 6 heroes recited when they appeared? But, where do they come from? Is it something you have to decide, Traveler?
Oh! That was beautiful! I've got it all down!
That's the final element of your ancient name, right? That means you've been completely accepted by Natlan's ley lines!
From the Lord of the Night herself? Legendary. Truly legendary.
Tumaini! Tumaini! Tumaini!
Oh my god! Okay, Nugget, I'm trying to take a photo of us. Oh my god! Oh, they're so cute!
Look, they're dancing!
Oh, I thought they were like bowing down, and I was like, okay, we've gone too far.
Oh, what do you think, Traveler? Should we join them? All right, Paimon's always willing to try something new.
Sorry, I was taking a picture. I feel like the music should be louder.
Hey, not bad. You're a natural.
Let's hear it for our hero!
Yeah, this little weird pose
now
to be
arrive
doing.
at the end of the
Oh,
parade.
thank God. I was like, how much more can I do?
One more time and give her a resounding round of applause.
Woohoo! Yeah! All right!
That's a hero's welcome if Paimon ever saw Traveler. You deserve it.
I should have been getting this treatment in the other nations too. I know some people aren't into like the Traveler getting a celebration thing. I appreciate it because I feel like we've been appreciated by the playable characters of other nations, but I feel like we've gone real unappreciated by the NPCs of other nations.
I went to revisit the revelations in my dreams as soon as you came back from battle, but I couldn't fall asleep just anywhere. I needed somewhere private. I didn't want anyone to overhear me sleep talk or watch me contort myself into some weird position. Anyway, that's not the important part.
Doing in your
it's
sleep?
About Malika's death. Her fate hasn't changed at all.
What?
But, I mean, she's human. She's gonna die eventually.
Didn't you defeat the bad guy behind all this? Does that mean the war isn't over?
No. The disaster is over, but my dreams never lie. That's why I came to find you. I need to know what I'm missing. Where is Malika right now? Did she tell you what she's planning?
She said she was going to restore the Night Kingdom. Compared to fighting the Abyss, that should be pretty easy, right?
Easy? Not so much. We can't restore the ley lines without the Lord of the Night. And I'm not sure she has enough power to do it on her own. The Lord of the Night is weak right now. She told us that herself, remember? I'll admit, restoring the ley lines is simpler than reconstructing them entirely, but it's still no easy feat.
True. If the Lord of the Night could restore the ley lines by herself, all Malika would need to do is tell her we won.
Not even that. The Lord of the Night knows the ley lines better than anyone. I'm sure she knew of your victory before us all. Point being, this matter is far more complicated than the Archon made it out to be. We need to get to the bottom of this. Malika has accepted her death, remember? For her to let someone else dictate her end, there can only be one possibility. She must think the outcome of her death is worth it. The moment Malika used the Ruler of Death's power, death was demanded in return. Not necessarily as repayment for her aid, but as a rule. That means Malika doesn't have to just sacrifice herself to the Ruler of Death. She can still use her death to get something in return.
Then, let's get going! Where do you think she went? Could it be where we found the source mechanism?
The Lord of the Night should now be able to appear anywhere in Natlan. What we need to know is where the Ruler of Death can be summoned. According to the Lord of the Night, the Ruler of Death is one of the Shining Shades, an extremely elusive figure. Even woven scrolls dating back thousands of years have nearly no mentions of her.
Right! Xbalanque created the rules of Natlan by borrowing power from the Ruler of Death. That means he's met her before. Wait, do you think Xbalanque could have met the Ruler of Death in Cinder City? The one they call Ochkanatlan?
It's very likely. After all, Ochkanatlan was built on the site of a previous dragon city. It's known as the first city of the Pyro Archon.
Alright, then let's head over right away!
It's not easy to get there, so follow me. I'll take you.
I've been there before. I spent some time there. It was like a whole thing. You don't have to worry about me. Oh.
Man, this place really is hard to get to. And
No, wrong direction.
Paimon wasn't the only one who saw that weird thing up there.
Yeah, so it didn't look like this when I was here last.
Talk about creepy.
Just gonna
I believe that's how the Ruler of Death keeps an eye on Tevat.
put that out there. There was no eye over here last time I was here.
Look, it's Malika!
God, the camera's just like jerking me around.
I have grown weary of the endless wait. The fate of this land is of no interest to me anymore.
However, you humans managed to meet the expectations of the heavenly principles. For that result, you deserve praise. Malika, as the price for using my power, I shall now bear witness to your death, and with you, The war that your nation has waged for more than 1,000 years shall meet its end.
Mawika!
You got here sooner than I expected.
What are you doing?
Closing the final chapter on the plan that has consumed Natlan for 500... No. For the entirety of our history. We've eradicated the Abyss from Natlan. But its power remains in worlds beyond Teyvat. Tremendous and unyielding. Only by completely restoring the Night Kingdom can we defend against its corrosion in the long run. But the architect of the Night Kingdom is near her end. She lacks the power for such a task, and worse still, if her life force is depleted, the rules of Natlan disappear along with her. We have no need for the Ode of Resurrection right now. But it remains Natlan's strongest defense should the Abyss return one day.
So, you're planning to...
Yes. My plan is to once again place my life within the sacred flame. 500 years ago, I gave my life for the chance to be reborn in this era. A chance to see all my plans to completion. And now, to sustain the Lord of the Night, I will give my life once more.
I respect your decision, Mawika. But this method requires an immense sacrifice. The flames of your life force are exceedingly strong. But a life sustained by fire is one destined to die out one day. What will you do then?
I've thought about that. With the Abyss out of the picture for now, the Sacred Flame's power will be consumed at a much slower rate. My life force should be able to sustain it for another 200 or 300 years. Future Pyro Archons will continue to seek new sources of fire. As long as Natlan's legacy endures, the Night Kingdom will survive, impervious to the Abyss.
Once again, you place hope in the hands of the future.
But the pilgrimage can replenish the power of the sacred flame. We can give it that meaning. Why shoulder this burden by yourself?
Because I want the pilgrimage to change. The pilgrimage was an essential part of our struggle against the Abyss. A grand competition full of promise and glory. But it also chained our people to an inescapable destiny. Fear and anxiety have been our constant companions. We knew what the consequences would be if we laid down our arms. Morality left us with no other choice. And so, Natlan became the nation of war. This is where Xbalanque defeated the dragons and granted our people the liberation of their flesh. And now, in the same place, I have the chance to grant them the liberation of their spirit. There will be no war, only competition. One fueled by our dreams for the future, rather than a desperate struggle for survival. A new future deserves a new meaning. A chance to take a definitive step forward.
Very noble indeed. But what does any of this have to do with you? You speak of duty, but not yourself. In my eyes, Mawika, you are not inherently special. A child of Natlan among countless others. Yes, the situation is urgent, and the ley lines must be restored right away. But it is too heavy a burden for you to shoulder alone.
That is where we differ, Lord of the Night. You see all humans as the same, but I understand what it means to be a leader. A leader is swift and decisive in the face of reality, someone capable of making the right choice even when there are no good options on the table. Sacrificing the remainder of my life to help Natlan overcome this crisis. That is the right choice. After all, leadership is built on the trust of ordinary people. Without them, there is no Archon. The people look to their leader to make the world a better place and stand up for them when it counts. For that reason, I must see my duty through to the very end.
But what about you, Mawika? You still haven't talked about what you want. Is it that unimportant to you?
It's not important, Citlali. There is nothing more important than protecting the future we built together.
I I shall accept Malika's sacrifice for the Lord of the Night as her death, and I will bear witness to the very end. Thus concludes the deal I made with Shadowlanke several thousand years ago. Lord of the Night, you may now begin. What are you waiting for?
There is another who wishes to take part in the ceremony. And I cannot disregard their intentions. I must wait for them
Kind of
to
weird,
arrive.
the blinking.
Another?
I was to bear witness to a death, and now the situation is increasingly tenuous.
If the life of this second individual fails to meet my requirements, I fear I may lose my patience.
Rest assured, his life will hold equal value. I am the helper of humanity, and I must always place their demands first, no matter who the human may be.
Cumbersome. But there is nothing to be done. Such is the duty of an angel.
Wait. This feeling.
We made it.
Capitano.
Thank you for showing me the way.
The captain?
The other individual you mentioned. It was him?
Indeed. Like you, he carries many lofty ideals.
Malika, I understand how you feel. And if I were an ordinary mortal, I would have no reason to stop you. But like you, I've been waiting for this day for too long. And I can offer a better solution. You created this new future, and you deserve to guide its direction. Your life should not end here. But death is the end I have been trying to reach all along. I have come this far to use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my people.
Your people?
That's right. They have been with me for the past 500 years.
But how? Carrying that many souls within you? There's no way you could keep your consciousness intact. Besides, you weren't affected by the source mechanism like I was.
Do you still remember the voice that you heard? It came from my heart. With the help of technology from Conria,
This is some fascinating
my heart was modified to
technology.
convert memories and souls from the ley lines into knowledge. As a result, I became extremely sensitive to souls and developed the ability to sense their presence, much like yourself. After encountering countless lost souls during the disaster 500 years ago, I forsook the capacity for knowledge granted by the modification and used my heart as a vessel instead. The lives of my comrades, as well as many Natlanese, have been stored here ever since.
And you want to send them home?
Yes. The ley lines will not accept them. But by merging my existence with the Lord of the Night, I can become master of the ley lines and change the rules entirely.
He expressed this to me, and I agreed. The captain envisions a kinder and fairer set of rules for humanity. In addition, he aims to challenge the authority of the ruler of death.
Renova, you hear this?
His goal is revenge.
Revenge?
After all, it's because of her that I bear the curse of immortality, the curse of absolute life.
I now understand that which you seek.
Then, bear witness to my resolve and hatred. The people of Conria committed grave sins. And for that, we were cursed to suffer endless physical torment. Cursed to witness the demise of everything we held dear. But most of us were innocent. Most of us knew nothing of the Five Sinners' exploitation of abyssal power. Myself included. If I sacrifice my life for the Lord of the Night, you get the death you desire. But at the same time, the curse of immortality would negate the very death you seek. Left unresolved, that paradox could uproot the natural order of this world. Even you, great ruler of death, lack the capacity to bear the consequences of that outcome. Your curse is now the tool with which I will overturn the oppression of the gods. This is my challenge to you. forsake one of your rules. The choice is yours.
Your new heart has limitless potential, and you have wielded it with bravery and honor.
Capitano goes hard.
I grant you the title of Sentinel Knight. Like the 4 pillars of strength, you will continue to safeguard the glory of Conria.
The glory of Conria.
Our land, our dignity, and every comrade who fights alongside us.
The Night Kingdom is almost destroyed. Our fallen soldiers, your comrades, they have nowhere to go. Huh? What are you doing? Are you taking all their souls with you? You're just an ordinary person. You can't bear that kind of burden.
No hero should have to wander alone.
No, now we're in a field of flowers.
Using immortality to fight death. Using my rules against me.
Make your choice. Reject your rules. Or allow me to trigger the paradox.
The curse of immortality must stand. Use it to fulfill your final wish.
Well fought, my lord. Thank you for everything.
This time, let's go together.
Yes. Let's go together.
I have some good pictures out of that.
The captain, he...
The curse of immortality still exists. Does that mean the captain will never move from this place?
Lord of the Night, is the captain still with us?
There is no need to pursue traces of him. For those cursed with immortality, release from the mortal coil is the greatest form of peace.
Even so, please pass on my gratitude. His long journey has finally come to a close. I suppose this is a happy ending for him. I cannot imagine how much pain he endured over the past 500 years. Or how much strength it took to never stray from his goal.
There's something I've been trying to figure out. I don't think I ever saw him sleep. I tried to ask him about it on the way here, but he didn't answer. Just like always, he never talks about himself.
It's probably due to the voices. When souls merge in a single being, their voices echo endlessly through the mind. Souls that retain memories of their death often scream
That's depressing.
and wail in despair. Considering the number of souls inside him, that effect would be even greater.
So, over the past 500 years, he didn't sleep? At all?
Without experiencing the curse of immortality, we will never truly know his agony. But I can see why his hatred for the ruler of death was so strong. In the end, he used that immortality to his advantage, and granted the Lord of the Night eternal life by fusing his existence with hers. Well fought, Captain.
You may wonder why the Night Kingdom, a land of souls, was unable to accept the souls adrift on the surface. The reason lies in the Heavenly Principle's modifications to the ley lines. The original purpose was to help counter the Abyss. And so, their stability was paramount. But at one point in time, Natlan's ley lines were decimated. Even after reconstruction, the rules needed for the Ode of Resurrection made it impossible to reconnect the ley lines to other nations. That unique quality is precisely what drew the captain to Natlan.
Did he try the same thing in other nations?
Yes. But all those attempts ended in failure. He fought to save Natlan not only to defeat the Abyss, but because this is the only land where the souls within him could find salvation. We met not long ago to talk about that very possibility, and I confirmed the feasibility of his plan. I, too, recognized the need to change the rules of the ley lines. Not only for the souls that wander this land, but for the outlanders that may perish here in the future. In the eyes of the heavenly principles, that kind of change is extremely risky, if not impermissible. But, as an angel, I have a duty to serve humanity. Such is my mandate.
Thank you for everything.
Seed Lolly, when I gave you the Pilgrim's Chronicle, I said something rather pessimistic to you. Do you remember? How many years of life are enough? 10? 100? I thought it made no difference, but now I have the chance to live forever. I am immensely grateful to humanity for this gift, and I am deeply sorry I thought so little of it in the past.
You don't need to thank us. You bear a heavy responsibility.
Heavy? No. That responsibility is the purpose of my existence. Farewell, humans. Creators of miracles. A new era awaits you.
Looks like she returned to the Night Kingdom.
So, this was the captain's goal all along. He fought to the end for all those souls and challenged the rules of the world in the process.
He was an outstanding warrior. He took on a burden that was meant for me and even brought about a better outcome. It would seem I lost this duel. He was right. Natlan needs a leader to guide its future. If not a successor, then that responsibility will continue to be mine to bear. But for now, let us pay our final respects to this fallen hero.
They're really into the fist bump here.
To my sister, Hine. I know all that remains in the Night Kingdom is your memory, but I still wanted to write a short letter to tell you about the situation after the war, after countless partings and farewells. Natlan has finally entered an era of peace. The pilgrimage is still a popular tournament, but now its only purpose is to showcase the thrill of competition, rather than select warriors for war. Our cultural legacy is not rooted in our suffering. In this era of peace, Natlan's fire will burn brighter than ever. With the restoration of the Night Kingdom, our people are now free to leave our borders, and many have set their sights on the wonders
They've joined
of
the
Tibet.
Adventurers Guild.
I'm sure many exciting and eye-opening adventures await them. And although our battle scars will fade, the stories of our heroes will never be forgotten. When a new you returns to this land one day, I know you'll recognize the significance of this war and all we lost. The land we love has not been destroyed, but grows stronger by the day. I will forever be grateful that I got to see you again. And when the flames deliver this letter to you, I hope you know how much I miss you. I actually got the chance to finish this painting, and not a moment too soon. It's time to bid farewell to all the fallen.
Going up here. This way.
Hey, is that part new? Paimon's never seen it before.
That wasn't what I meant to hit.
Medical? Da-da-da. Woo! Da-da-da.
Natlan really likes us.
We are gathered here today to bid farewell to all who lost their lives in this war.
There are only like a couple thousand of you.
Profound pain and brought us face to face.
I followed a guide so that the least amount of people would die.
Through it all, our bravery and resolve never wavered, and we never lost sight of victory. Even the tiniest of sparks can unite to become a blazing fire. They lit our way forward and showed us the path to victory. When our homeland is revived and life blooms again, they will return to us with the first rain of spring. It is just as our poem describes. We are the inheritors of memory and legend, those who grew alongside sun and wind, those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation. The fallen are never truly lost to us. We will be reunited one day, and as we create new legends and write new poems in honor of our beloved homeland, they will always be with us. Their deeds immortalized in our memory, and their names immortalized in stone. This epic will be remembered in the actions of every valiant warrior and brave Saurian, all equally important and indispensable. I would also like to take the time to recognize a Fatui Harbinger, who sacrificed his life for our cause. He was a warrior from Conria, who helped defend our nation 500 years ago. A man who used his own heart as refuge for the souls of the fallen. For the chance to offer them a final resting place, he chose to fight with us once again. In the end, he fulfilled his wish and returned the souls to the ley lines. By turning his curse into a weapon, he defeated his fated foe and protected me in the process. We have had our differences in the past, and I cannot say his character is representative of all.
Man, way to call out the Fatui.
But on this occasion, we honor him as one of our own.
To be fair, I keep beating them up left and right.
Heroes are worthy of celebration.
Great words. Please go pay tribute.
Is there something you want to discuss? The forces of the Abyss have always sought to corrode Teyvat. The ley lines were created by the heavenly principles, and it's only with their protection that Teyvat is able to nurture all forms of life. If the Abyss had free reign, this world would become a living hell. We saw that for ourselves. Any attempt by humanity to harness the power of the Abyss is met with swift punishment. The heavenly principles and the Shades show no mercy in that regard. That unyielding approach is also the source of great sorrow and hatred. The situation goes beyond a simple discussion of right versus wrong. Perhaps the truth will reveal itself during your future adventures. Oh, isn't it obvious? The Ode of Resurrection didn't take effect at all. Your own strength is what allowed you to keep fighting, as well as the moral support from everyone in Natlan. Still, moral support is also an important, if underappreciated, effect of the Ode of Resurrection. Huh?
I had
Try?
We're gonna save our last region for, or our next region for last.
In truth, apart from a few ancient names associated with a certain tribal culture or tradition, most ancient names can be inherited by anyone. Your name likely falls under that category. The Wyab will select someone who shares your character and name them as your successor. Of course, that won't happen for a very long time. The captain's subordinates sent us a letter he left behind. After our duel at the stadium, he asked Tsaritsa to remove him from the responsibility of obtaining the Gnosis. And his request was granted. The captain respected the outcome of that match and refused to violate his principles. But, since this is the final Gnosis, I doubt that Tsaritsa will let the situation stand. Perhaps a replacement Harbinger will be sent here soon. I'll make sure to be prepared.
People really think it's going to be Dottore. I don't think we're going to see Dottore until Nodcry. I think what's going to happen, hot thoughts from Maddie, I think the Gnosis is going to stay in Natlan at least till we get to Nodcry. I just don't know that they have enough time, and some of this, I mean, it's not even really because of the VA strike. Like, they have all the Natlan characters. So I guess if you were doing a returning Harbinger, you'd want their voice actor. But the reason I think this is because we already know that it's not going to be in the next update. Because next update is Mondstadt. And the update after that, I mean, unless they're not going to do a Dainsleif quest, which I guess they might not without his voice actor, they're gonna do the only time they can do a Dainsleif quest is 5.7 if they're going to do one for this update cycle, because then 5.8 will be summer event, and they're unlikely to cram a Archon quest into the same update as a summer event, and I don't think they'd put it in with a Dainsleif quest unless the Dainsleif quest somehow involved the Gnosis, but I find that unlikely because the Dainsleif quest stuff is pretty far removed from the Fatui storyline. So I think, at least for, and that kind of works with the idea of there being a whole year of Nodcry before we go to Snezhnaya, of like, because if the Tsaritsa got her Gnosis, you know, right now, like, what are we doing piddling around in Nodcry? She'd do her plan. I think Natlan's going to have the Gnosis for a while.
A direct conflict with the Fatui is unavoidable the moment you step foot in Snezhnaya, so make sure you're ready for any scenario. On a related note, I've acquired some new intel about the fragment that suddenly appeared in the sky. Such fragments are known as Ancient Moon's remnants, relics of secret source technology from the era of the ancient dragons. Coincidentally, a small squad of Fatui infiltrated our borders around the same time it appeared. Our investigation revealed them to be the subordinates of the Doctor. Their stronghold is in Nodcry, a land with a long history not far from Snezhnaya. The people there can use a very special power. It's said that this mysterious power predates even the 7 elements of Teyvat. Ancient Moon's remnants, the Doctor, a mysterious power. The project that connects all 3 must be ambitious indeed.
Like I said, even though the Doctor's involved with the Ancient Moon remnant stuff, I just don't think he's going to be the one to come get the Gnosis. I feel like, I'm not sure who they would send. I'm just not sure, like, what's the Doctor going to do to get the Gnosis for it? Like, the reason that the Doctor was able to get the Gnosis from Nahida, both of them, is like he had stuff to exchange. And also, like, he could feasibly beat her. But we don't know if he can feasibly beat Huika.
The long journey of the Pyro Archon has now come to an end. Together, we overcame darkness and death to accomplish something truly remarkable. As we celebrate your glory, allow me to thank you once again. This time, just as Mawika. Thank you for the respect, understanding, and support every step of the way. An honor we share. You can keep chatting with your friends nearby. I think I'll stay here for now. and watch over them.
Hey.
My lord, you will forever serve as an example for all your soldiers.
When Guthred's soul possessed my body, all I saw was a dark abyss. The captain carried countless souls within him. It must have taken so much strength to live like that for hundreds of years. For us, his death is something sad. But for him, maybe it finally allowed him to be at peace.
Who are you?
I knew about the captain's immense
Oh.
strength, but
You're
I
just
never
a random
expected him
dude.
to have such a strong sense of honor. No matter how prejudiced I may have been in the past, he now has my utmost respect.
Sup?
My teacher once said the weight of fate is decided by the one who has to bear it. You helped Natlan overcome a cruel fate. From now on, we will always be there to help you. Now, we just need to see where your fate, no, our fate, leads us.
Not cry. It's our official confirmation.
After you got back, you mentioned you saw Koichi in the Night Kingdom. So, she helped you then? Good. I'm sure that made her happy. It's all right. I don't think she's going to come see me. She's probably sick of nagging her older sister. Still.
She did mention
thank you
that.
for telling me. Natlan has a bright future because of you. And I have a chance to make up for my regrets.
Hey, did you hear? As long as we get permission from our chief, we can leave Natlan as much as we want.
Yeah, it's because the ley lines have been restored, right? And the Lord of the Night is a lot stronger.
That means we can finally see the outside world for ourselves. I heard that Fontaine has a huge ocean. That is totally my vibe. I can't wait to go see it.
I want to go to Liyue. The mountains are supposed to be super tall.
Sounds like the makings of a great vacation. Let's start planning. But first, we all promised we would go to the hot springs together. Then we'll be hot springs buddies for life. Muscles grow stronger through periods of strain, and people work the same way. Even though the crisis is over, we will still band together for the sake of a new future. Oh, and you should really come to the Collective of Plenty sometime. Especially you, Paimon. Your nutrition plan is already set.
Okay, so you can help Paimon get stronger, right? If something like this happens again, Paimon wants to fight by the Traveler's side.
Of course. You've got serious potential.
I mean, you're approximately the same height. Can I talk to these people?
When I was little, my father told me about Thrain, the Sentinel Knight, an outlander who once fought alongside the warriors of Natlan. He was brave, fearless, and deeply respected by his men. I always wished I could go back in time and see him in action. I never thought that, in my lifetime, another outlander would fight to save this land, or that I would get the chance to fight by their side. I will treasure this honor for the rest of my life.
Just like the Archon said, we can now proudly tell our children that this war is a thing of the past. It's a new chapter for all of us. We will never forget your contribution. And Natlan will always be with you. May the sacred flame protect you in all the journeys to come.
La la la.
Oh,
The
it's
stories
weird.
of heroes will continue to be passed down from generation to generation. If Natlan faces a crisis again, I'm sure people will look to our story as a source of hope. We've earned our place in history. That's pretty surreal, don't you think?
What does this mean? Weird. I don't know if that's meant to be like Conrian scripting, maybe, or if they're just poeming it.
Why does no one praise the deeds of the almighty Dragon Lord? How? Does no one care about my heroism? A great hero such as myself, forced to remain nameless. Ignorant fools. Well. A compliment. After all these years, it's about time you knew your place, lowly servant. Hey! Why are you glaring at me? Oof.
All right.
What are you thinking about, Traveler? Oh, the battle, right? Even though we won in the end, it cost a lot to get to this point, huh?
Because they're too cowardly to give us traveler outfits.
Story! I want to hear a story!
Come on! Tell us!
Well, you kids don't miss a beat, do you? All right. You can be the first audience for this new tale. Let me know what you think. Now, where to begin?
Want to stop and listen to the story? Sounds pretty fun.
It's gonna be about me.
Is a story of the great heroes of our time. There are 3 great heroes at the center of this tale. The first is an outlander known as the Traveler, a warrior of great strength, completely immune to the power of the Abyss. More importantly, the Traveler is kind and brave, someone who treasures those around her. You could call her a natural-born hero.
Yeah, she's super strong! Tell us more!
Hey, just let him finish the story. The man telling the story keeps looking this way, Traveler. Hana thinks he recognizes you.
The second hero is also an outlander many years ago. He forged a connection with this land and used his body as a vessel for the souls of his fallen comrades. His goal was to give them a home and, with that, a chance to be reborn into this world. The third hero is none other than our current Archon, Mawika. Not only is she a powerful and respected figure, but she also commands the power of the Ode of Resurrection, which can bring people back from the dead. With the support of 6 heroes from 500 years ago, she united Natlan against a dangerous foe. Now, this story truly begins.
You should just go all the way back to the beginning. The story of me and, like, other nations. I can give you the whole story.
Under her guidance, Kachina performed exceptionally well in the pilgrimage.
and earned her chance at the Night Warden Wars. Suddenly, the sky turned dark. The sacred flame went out, and Gasoithoth appeared.
Gasoithoth.
Everyone gathered at the stadium and sang the Ode of Resurrection together to send their support to the furthest corner of the Night Kingdom. Hermione became known by all, and everyone began reciting the words that defined its message. In the beginning, there was darkness until someone set themselves aflame. Only then did the universe know light. Anyway, the dust has now settled, and Natlan has entered a new era of peace. The Traveler fought for life. The Captain fought for death. And our Archon, Mawika, created a bridge between them.
Wow! Is there more? Please don't let that be the end!
Sounds like you like this one. Tell you what, give me some time and I'll write it all out in even greater detail.
I loved it! This is the best story ever!
Seriously, I can give you my stories from other nations.
Coolest ancient name. I get to be Tumaini today, okay guys? Hey, it's supposed to be my turn. No, it's my turn.
No, it's my turn. I get to be Tumaini today. So, no one wants to be the Pyro Archon anymore?
Oh.
Sounds fun. What do you say, Traveler? Wanna let Paimon be Tumaini for the day? Alrighty then. Let's go, Paimon. A new adventure awaits.
I don't know if I caught that in time. Here's our ancient name. This. Oh, we can finally use these things. Okay, I'm not going to be on for much longer, but I do want to go see Capitano. Cleo's like, who is this strange man? I'll probably just come do it once I have all of them, but you can see I just need to finish the final parts for these three, and then Mawika and Mizuki, and then my 10 million hangouts.
Do you want to come fish blasting?
I don't even know where I'm at on standard. A sack sword. But I don't... Is my...
I'll get grounded
fire
for a whole
zones
day.
reset? Yes. Okay. I don't know who I'm gonna go for next. Maybe... I don't know. No one rerunning or running next. Well, I have most of the reruns, but nobody's running next particularly interests me. And I kind of am thinking about going for Skirk on my alternate account. So, we might be in the beginning of Not Cry savings. Because at this point, sorry, Capitano. At this point, I don't think I really have anybody that I want on this account that would be a rerun. Maybe Amelie. Because she kind of did well with my Klee. I would consider going for Arlecchino, but again, kind of maybe on my alt account. I want to go for her. Al-Haytham. If Al-Haytham reran, that's probably who I'd put it into at this point. Yeah. These are gonna be Not Cry or Al-Haytham savings. Is there not a claim all button? I didn't even notice. It doesn't bother me too much. You can also see I'm really into playing music. I just need to do one more score theme. Nice. Is Buddy Boy still down here? Is there anything down here still? Now you're just gonna see me running around very distracted. I'm gonna end soon because I'm guessing the Infinity Nikki update is up and I need to go mess with that. I just have stuff I want to see. Oh, yeah, the body is still down here. This guy, his whole story is weird. Yeah, I have the update downloaded for Woo. I just need to check in, but... What an interesting figure. And once I want to say Sit Lolly's quest, I should be able to clean that up. And then I have all of this place to do. I'm going to have to get it done before next. Not before the 5.6, but before 5.7, because I'm pretty sure 5.7 is going to have another Natlan area. Because we don't have everything to fill the statues of the 7. But... yeah. Oh, who's you that I need to be working on? I've also not been good about keeping up with reputation. I figured it was. Okay. Find it. Okay, I just need to do a bounty for them, and I'll be fine. Okay. Well. I'm gonna go so that I can go work on my other games.
Now, wonder if Plasoli has finished making the Blaze Gem inscription. Since Nechka's birthday is around the corner,
I don't know when I'll be back. Probably I'll be back playing Infinity Noogie. But yeah, have a good rest of your night. Have fun on Wua. Maybe I'll be back at some point during the week, but if not, I'll be back by Friday. Peace out.